So agility works well for marketers because whether you're an in-house communicator or you're at an agency side, you have different clients making different requests. And so we're constantly task switching, and we have a lot of different projects happening at the same time. So if you're in-house corporate, you have a lot of different business units and functions within the company that you're working under, and you have to understand how the flow of the Kanban board is working throughout the day with those different functions. And for us on the agency side, it's simply we have a lot of customers that we're trying to manage all at one time. And I would add agility works for marketing and communications, also on the measurement side. I think so often management, if you will, or client management asks, well, how do we measure something? How do we know that you're delivering? And I think with Kanban, for us, it's so clear what we're delivering and in what time frame that the metrics behind our delivery and our results is there. So it's no longer a soft measure.
Yeah, so in terms of metrics and in terms of some of the things that they were collecting, again, they were working in a Kanban environment, which means we're really concerned with things like lead time and cycle time. So lead time in this instance, it's the amount of time that our customers, our clients spent waiting for something. So an idea, a request, the moment it's real in their minds, the clock is ticking. So how long does it take to get it from that idea to delivery? Within that, we had cycle time. So just because a client has an idea and a commitment is made doesn't mean the team is working on something right away. So cycle time is the moment the team actually began in earnest working on something to the moment they finished. And the idea is the lower we can get those numbers, the faster we're able to deliver things to our clients. And so ultimately, as long as we're having the right conversations and delivering what they want, then you're going to have happier clients as a result because they're going to be getting the things they want faster.
Our clients love that we can be very transparent with them about what's going on for their projects. So we can effectively communicate exactly what the deadline would be. We can effectively predict how long it will take us to complete a project for them, and they really appreciate that transparency. We have seen so many benefits since implementing the Agile mindset into our agency workflow. So I think one of the biggest things is that we just have such a solid workflow now. We're able to visualize it and nothing is getting lost at this point. Everybody knows what's happening for the week, and it actually has enabled more junior staff members to pick up work that they might not have known about before.
I think the benefits of having a coach are threefold. So the first benefit is that person is external to an organization. They don't carry all the baggage and the politics and the everything else that we have internally, and they can come in with fresh eyes to what's happening on the programs, which is super helpful. We love it. Number two is that they're bringing an expertise that nobody on the team even comes close to having. So it's they're highly specialized, and as a specialized team ourselves, we respect that specialization. And number three is that they can move us through projects, move us through concepts, move us through training quicker than we could ourselves because they are external to the organization.
If I could offer just one piece of advice to any marketing team, or frankly any team trying to get started on their Agile journey, I would say get a coach, get some help, get some support. And I don't just say that because I'm a coach now. I would have said that 5 or 6 years ago when I wasn't a coach. And the reason being is we have the experience. We've seen the pitfalls. We can identify the opportunities. We can help you get there and start realizing some of this value and these things that you really want a lot faster than if you tried to go it alone.
I think the main advice that I would give is that it's a differentiator. The team feels differentiated from going through the stand-ups every day, from working with the board, from working with the mindset and methodology. It feels differentiated to the team and it feels special. I've been certified, I'm trained, this is how we work. I think that's great. I think the clients pick up on it.
Another piece of advice that I would share with marketers is to just go into it with an open mind and to stay optimistic and ultimately patient, because it might seem weird or difficult at first, but if you really push through and make sure that you're educating yourself, it's so beneficial for your team.
Working with Excella has been transformational. It has completely created a differentiated team, whether on the corporate side, you're working to try to implement Kanban and Agile into your flow, or whether you're at an agency team, we all have clients and we all have to meet metrics and we all have to create results. I would say on the results side for us, it's created that transparency that we discussed. So when we have a customer call us and they say, hey, what happened to those 5 blogs that we assigned you last week? We can tell them exactly what happened to the 5 blogs that they assigned us last week, where they are in the process, when to expect them, and on average, how long a blog request takes to complete. So for us, that level of transparency and that level of peer-to-peer discussion wasn't possible before Kanban and Agile.
Working with Excella was a total game changer for our agency, whether that was upper level management trying to have those management to management conversations, or more junior staff members who were looking for more visibility and looking to pick up projects they had never worked on before. I think it really changed how we as an agency function and ultimately how we work for our clients.
If I could describe my experience at Silverline in one sentence, I'd say it was a heck of a fun ride and a great learning experience for the coach and for the team. For them, it was great to see them evolve into an agile marketing team and really see the fruits of their labors. And for me as a coach, it was really awesome to work with such a dynamic group and really help understand and prove out that agile really can work in any environment.